The planet Mars is a distant alien world of huge volcanoes, swirling dust storms, and enormous canyons.
Mars is cool because it's one of the most Earth-like planets, besides Earth, of course, and we think that it might be one of the best places to look for life beyond Earth.
The planet Mars is about 225 million kilometers from Earth. If you were to fly back and forth between New York and Hong Kong every day of your entire life for the next 47 years, that would equal the distance from the Earth to Mars.
Most kids have never traveled out of their hometown, let alone boarded a jet to Hong Kong. Half of the world's children live in poverty. They spend every day worrying about how they're going to get enough to eat and how they're going to stay safe. They don't have time to worry about a planet millions of kilometers away.
The fact that most kids don't think about Mars doesn't seem like a problem, but it is. In fact, it's a huge problem.
Kids who don't learn about science are at a disadvantage because they won't understand the natural world, but also decision makers and policymakers make choices based on science that affect everyone.
If today's children don't have the tools or motivation to feed their natural curiosity, they may never learn the value of exploring the unknown.
But this is a solvable problem. NASA continues to explore the solar system with robotic and human missions, and technologies like GPS and underwater submersibles and drones have made it easier to explore Earth than ever before.
That's where we come in. Here in Brazil, we're operating the Mars Academy educational project. And the program is designed around a exploration and science-based curriculum that will introduce students to space and discovering new things in science, and hopefully launch them on a quest to learn more about their world.
Science is something that can inspire kids in a moment, in an instant.
It's important for kids to learn about science because it teaches you how to look at the world around you, interpret what you're seeing, what you're hearing, just being engaged with your surroundings instead of just passively watching things go by.
Our goal is to bring NASA science to a group of kids who would never otherwise experience it, and to share the joy of discovery. We finished the first half of the program in a school in the impoverished City of God neighborhood of Rio de Janeiro, and it was a fantastic success. The kids loved it.
Aí eu também estava me sentindo general da NASA. Como meu sonho tivesse realizado, porque eu gosto muito de ciências e da NASA também.
Later this year, we want to return to the school to complete the second half of our science curriculum, and that's where we need your help. Providing this unparalleled educational experience and making a documentary isn't cheap.
So please, help us make this project a reality. Contribute whatever you can.
You'll do so knowing that you're going to be transforming lives.
And helping our next generation learn the value of exploring the universe.
Science to me it's almost like an addiction, you know, like the first time you figure something out or something works in the lab, it's so thrilling and exciting to know that you've figured out something that nobody's ever discovered before, and that's just, it's an amazing feeling, and I hope that we can teach these kids to have that same feeling.